Hey guys, it's Steven. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who supported and shared and liked and commented on the bullying video yesterday. It was a good debut for the channel, so thank you all so much. Now, this is part 2 of that. So like I said, there'll be a 2-part launch now. First was the bullying video. Now is the second part, which will be the depression story. So that's how it's always fun, isn't it? So here's how it worked. After high school and everything like that, everything turned out well after high school, but to get to where I am now, I had to go through a lot. And one of the things I went through was I became very depressed after hearing so many difficult things about me and different things about me. One of them being, I'll give you an example actually. We were in high school and I don't remember the grade. It was either 10th or 11th, but I do know that I wasn't feeling very confident about myself, the way I looked, the way I dressed. People didn't like the way I dressed. Oh, you always wear this, or you should wear more, outrageous things or whatever. So people didn't really like the way I dressed, but personally I did. It fitted me, so whatever, but people didn't like it. So of course they're going to pick at that. They want to change that. So we were in class one day, and to be honest, we didn't do crap in that class. If I'm being honest, like literally every day we didn't do anything in that class. It just kind of shows you how school was. But so we were in class, and my classmates decided they wanted to give me a makeover. So I literally had a new shirt. They redid my hair, and I went along with it because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be one of the cool kids and be cool. And what happened was they made fun of me. It wasn't really making fun of me, but they said, "Oh, we're trying to help you," which I took, "Oh, okay, they're trying to be nice." Me being naive the way I was back then. Now I realize they were just doing it to get a laugh out of it, and that's what they were trying to do, and that's exactly what they did. Actually, I was the entire day looking like a complete idiot. Basically, hair all gelled back, white belt, black. Pants. It was awful. A tight shirt. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way I looked, but I went along with it to be just to fit in, and that was not the right thing to do. I was saying before in my bullying video that people do things to get a rise out of you or to make you look stupid for their enjoyment, and that's exactly what they did to me. I look like an idiot. I look stupid. I look like, hey, this guy is easy to manipulate or whatever, so let's do this to him. And I went along with it because I was, like I said, naive back then. Nowadays, I know a lot better than I do now back then. So that was one thing I didn't really like, and I did feel bad about myself looks wise. I'll be honest with you guys, to this day I still struggle with my appearance. I really just I do struggle with that. I do have confidence issues when it comes to my appearance. I'll be first to admit that I do have confidence issues when it comes to my appearance. As of today, January 2nd, it still bothers me some. But a couple of things really did hit out at me. It really hurt me. Which would be, like I said, when that girl told me nobody wants you here. It's very hard to keep going to school, knowing when people don't like you, knowing a lot of people who may be your friend not really defend you. I'll be honest, I honestly didn't feel close to anyone. I did talk to people. I did feel like, they were trying to be nice to me, and I was fine with that. But I never really felt like I clicked with anybody in high school. I mean, people would talk to me, I'm assuming, and I felt like they were trying to be nice to me, but I never ever felt like I really fit in anywhere in high school. I never ever felt that. And it really had an effect on me because I just really had very low self-esteem at that time. I felt very bad about myself, and there was days where I didn't want to go to school. I did not want to go to school. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to stay inside, stay in bed, things like that. After a really rough day of school one day, which would be went to school and people like I said, people just cruel and mean, and nowadays they still are. But in high school one day, we were in computer, I think it was computer class or some class. I don't remember what class it was, but some class. And that same girl just continued to, I was saying a comment about something, just pointing it out, and she shot back out of nowhere And so she started going at me, and I even told her, what the hell is your problem? And she goes, you're just so annoying. And I was like, all right, whatever. But it was at that point where, you start to feel like, okay, well, do any of these people really care about me like they really say they do? Things like that. And it got to a point where I would go home and I would be like, you know what? What's the point of being here? What's the point of having people say they don't want you here? They don't care about you. What's the point? What's the point of really being here on this earth right now? There would be days where I would wish not to wake up anymore, to be honest. There would be days where I would wish not to wake up. There would be days where I didn't want to go to school. There would be days where I would go to school, but I wouldn't talk to anybody. Like I figured, you know what? If I just shut up and not say anything, they can't do anything to me. They can't say anything to me because I'm not doing anything to them. And there would be days where I just wouldn't talk to anyone. I literally just would not talk to people. If I say what's wrong, I'm tired or something, or I just wouldn't say anything. I would just continue doing my work or whatever. That's how bad it got, to a point where I just shut up. I just didn't say anything. I just didn't want to provoke anybody. I didn't want to give people a reason to come at me the way they were. In middle school wasn't as harsh, but it was still the same thing. It was just bad. And I mean, I'll be honest, to this day I still struggle with some things. I still struggle with confidence issues. I still struggle with issues of how I look. I still struggle with little things here and there. But to anybody who is battling depression, who's ever felt the way I have felt, listen to what I'm about to say, okay? All of you do matter. Whether you know it or not, all of you do matter to someone. Nobody on this earth deserves to feel unloved, to feel hated, to feel like you don't matter to anyone, to feel like you're alone. Nobody deserves to feel that, okay? I made the mistake of not opening up to anyone. And that's why I felt so bad, because I didn't open up to anyone. I felt completely alone the entire time. I felt, and nobody really wants you here. Nobody really cares about you. But I really felt alone for a good majority of the time. I didn't feel very confident about myself. There were days where I just didn't feel talking to anyone, but I had to because it was school. But to anyone, you're not alone, okay? Let me point something out and say this, to be completely honest. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to hurt inside. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to feel any emotion you're feeling. What's not okay is to keep it in. You cannot keep things in like that. Like if somebody's bullying you, if you feel sad over something, tell somebody you trust, tell somebody you know you can trust. That's another thing that I actually wanted to bring up, which is trust and trusting people. I trusted the wrong people in high school. There were a couple of people who I know for a fact put up with me, but to be honest, I never truly felt like I had real true friends in high school, because there's this one person who I was particularly close to, who for some reason, we're good now. To this day, we are good now. But she just stopped talking to me. She got mad at me over something. I forget what it is now, because that's how stupid it was. But she just stopped talking to me, and I figured, you know what, that's fine. That's the thing, is that nowadays you have to choose who you open up to. You have to choose who your friends are. You have to choose and be very careful of who you choose to open up to, because people nowadays are very cruel. They will use whatever it is against you. I'm telling you this because I've been through it. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me. I've seen other people it's happened to. So I don't want any of that to be you. Okay, I don't want any of you to feel like that, to be like that, to feel like you have no one to talk to. If you ever know one to talk to me. I'll leave my social media stuff below in the description box. You guys can talk to me anytime. I will never judge you. Everything will be private. I promise you, everything will be private no matter what. Just send me a little message or whatever it is they send on YouTube, or tweet me or message me on Facebook or Instagram or something, and I will happily talk to any of you guys. But that's the thing. To this day, I still struggle a little bit with the trusting friends issue. There's maybe literally 2 people in this world I really tell everything to. I'm a very private person when it comes to social media. I don't post about my social life. I don't post about my personal life. I keep it very, very, very private. So no one can really say anything about me. That's because of everything that I've been through. The thing is that you have people who do care about you. All of you do. Do not ever give up. Suicide is never the answer. Trust me. There's been days where I've thought about that in the past, not now. But what has helped me is working with Spurs, Rampage, meeting other people. That has really helped me along. I have made some good friends now who I consider to be good friends. Some of the best people I have met in my life work with me, and I am being dead serious. I mean, some of the best people in my life work with me. I am friends with so many people who I can tell genuinely are excited for my success, who are happy for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, world famous or anything, but I've done much better than I would have done years and years ago, and I have met people now who have really just changed my life, and I am so grateful to all those people that I have met, that I know. And I, for one, really, really thank all of you for supporting me. Just real quick before I end this video, I want to thank everybody who has supported me. And you guys know who you are. You know who you are who have supported me. And thank you all so much. I'm not going to sit here and list everybody because it would be like a 30-minute video. That takes too long. But to everyone who supported me, my friends, my family, my colleagues, people who I've met while working with all these teams I work for, thank you all so much. I would not be the person I am right now without any of you. Thank you so much. I am eternally grateful for it. This channel is for not only to share my story with all of you guys out there, but it is also to help inspire, to be there for anybody. There will be a lot of videos coming soon, some fun ones as well, not all very sad stuff, but I want to get the sad stuff out of the way to show you that it can be done. You can come back from whatever it is you're feeling. You can come back from being sad, being depressed. It is possible to come back from whatever it is that is holding you back. Do not let anything hold you back. Please, if anyone ever needs to talk, I am here for all of you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. That's what thumbs up is. But give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment. And of course, I want everybody to please share this video with your friends, family, tweet it out, post it on Facebook, whatever it is. Please share it out because I want to reach as many people as possible to tell you, you know what, it's going to be okay. And I promise all of you it's going to be okay. But for right now, I'll see you all in my next video, and I look forward to talking with you soon. All right, see you guys.